Hey, what's going on, Headliner Nation? Jake, Fantasy Headliners. Hopefully everybody's doing well out there. Continuing our series here, breaking down all the NFL playoff games, and we'll continue to do this all the way through the Super Bowl. Today we've got an NFC wildcard matchup. We're talking about the Seahawks at the Cowboys. It'll be this Saturday, January 5th, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. A little prime time love there for you guys on Saturday night. Should be a great game to watch. These two teams have some eerie similarities. I mean, they really do. They're both coming into the playoffs with a lot of momentum. Seattle, they've won 6 out of their last 7. They started the season 4-5, and they weren't even close to talking about the playoffs. They've put some pieces together, really made a run here second half, and are looking like a dangerous team to contend with. Same goes for Dallas, though, right? They traded for hashtag Amari Pooper Cooper midseason. Yes, I'm going to call him both names because he's kind of like Jekyll Hyde. You never know which one's going to show up. But they've won 7 out of their last 8 games, and Amari has really opened up this offense. The more getting Zeke more involved in the passing game definitely helped them make a run here second half of the season. I mean, these teams played to each other back in week 3. I mean, can we really, compare that to anything now? Not really. A lot has changed since then. I mean, Earl Thomas was still playing for the Seahawks. Zeke wasn't really involved in the passing game. Dallas didn't have Amari yet. I mean, there's a lot of things that are different now, so we can't really take into account what happened that long ago. But back to these eerie similarities, both teams love to run the football. They have above average pass rushes, definitely something to contend with on the defensive side of the football. They're both above average run defenses. Right now, Dallas the 5th ranked run defense, Seattle the 13th ranked run defense. And both their QBs are in the bottom half of the league as far as passing attempts per game. They're not going to go out there and throw it 40 times a game. That's not their style in these offenses. So we talked about how the defenses are good against the run, right? But something has to give. You got Ezekiel Elliott on one side. He's the NFL rushing leader with 1,434 yards this year. And then you have this Seattle rush attack, which has only been doing about 160 yards a game. They actually have 3 running backs on their roster, all with over 400 yards rushing. Only team in the NFL with that. Definitely something which they look to do early in offense. Seattle's going to run the ball, and they're going to run the ball a lot. Zeke, he rested week 17, right? He's healthy. He's rested. He's already come out and said he's 100%. He's ready to go. And I expect to see a lot of Zeke early, a lot in the first half. But the same goes for Chris Carson. Both teams are going to try to establish the run to try to open up the passing game. On the other side, you got Russell Wilson, who's playing great football this season. Kind of started off a little bit slow, but he has the most passing touchdowns of his career this year with 35. His best ever QBR, quarterback rating, for an entire season at 110.9. And he tied for the fewest interceptions in a season in his career with only 7. Definitely a great season for Russell Wilson. Dak Prescott on the other side, ever since he's gotten Amari Cooper, he's really improved. He actually finished as a top 12 fantasy quarterback after starting off the season so poorly. Definitely an improved offense on both sides of the football. But this could really end up being one of those low-scoring defensive-style matchups that really, leans in the favor of the team that turns the ball over less. That's probably what it's going to come down to, is just turnovers, missed opportunities. But just a little tidbit. Seattle, they're the number 1 team in the NFL as far as giveaways. They don't turn the ball over. They only had 11 turnovers on the season combined. I mean, that's great offense. So who am I going to pick in this game? The battle of two teams with some eerie similarities? Give me the little bit of experience in Russell Wilson. I got Seattle winning this game. All right, that's my take on the Seattle Seahawks and Dallas Cowboys game. I'd like to hear your thoughts. What are your predictions for the game? Hit them up down below in the comment section. I'll try to get to as many of them as I possibly can. But looking forward to it. We got playoff football right around the corner. Make sure you're looking out for the other matchups. I'm going to be doing one of these videos for every matchup all the way through the Super Bowl, like I said. So keep an eye out for those videos. Really appreciate the support. Looking for some Headliner swag? We got it down there just below the video. Make sure you check it out. Get yourself a hoodie. It's getting cold outside. It's the winter months. Make sure you bundle up out there. Really appreciate the support. We'll talk to you guys later. Thanks. Have a good one.